Today begins like any other day. You get up at 6 a.m., have a coffee,
Hey guys, I gotta go.
Okay, bye.
See you soon.
kiss your wife and son goodbye, and sprint out the door. You might build homes in the construction industry, work in a warehouse, fall trees in the forests, work as a roofer, or be a residential handyman. But today isn't like any other day. You wake up in hospital, and the diagnosis is bleak. And your future is even bleaker. You have no medical insurance, and you can no longer do your job. Your dreams of a future for you and your family are over. If you think this scenario is fiction, you'd be wrong. At the dawn of the Industrial Revolution, drawn from the countryside and overseas, workers toiled in factories, mines, railways, and forests. Lured by the promise of jobs and better lives for their families, they endured grueling physical labor and dangerous working conditions. Death and injury were an accepted part of the job. For those seeking compensation, there was only one option: sue your employer. But lawsuits could take years, and most workers simply couldn't afford them. By the early 1900s, things started to change. Provincial governments turned their attention to working conditions and the alarming number of deaths and injuries in Canada's workplaces. The Ontario government appointed Sir William Meredith, an esteemed lawyer and politician, to study workers' compensation systems around the world and make recommendations to improve conditions. In 1913, Meredith crafted a made-in-Canada workers' compensation model designed to protect workers and employers alike. Under his plan, workers would be eligible for medical and wage loss benefits from a system funded entirely by employers. In exchange, employers would be freed from legal liability. Meredith called it the Historic Compromise. And soon, jurisdictions across Canada adopted his model. The workers' compensation system has evolved since Meredith first penned his report. But many of the principles set out more than 100 years ago have been embraced by agencies around the world. Collective liability, a no-fault system, security of payment, exclusive jurisdiction, and an independent board. Today, all across Canada, compensation boards cover the country's working population. Workers' compensation is embedded into Canadian society, helping to ensure we all enjoy and maintain a standard of living that's envied around the world. Whether you're a worker, a supervisor, or a business owner, you have the peace of mind of knowing you'll be protected if you're hurt on the job or if one of your employees is injured. In a testament to Sir William Meredith, the Historic Compromise has stood the test of time.